Winter break had just started. It was December 22nd, 2025. Um, I remember what I did that day. That day I went to me and my friend. We just riding bikes around and shit. Went to some like abandoned church. And we were just chilling. Everybody was back in their crib, right? It was like, fast forward later that day. It was like 10 o'clock at night, right? I get a call from my homeboy. And he's talking about some, bro, you rapping? And I'm not gonna use the name of my friend in this video who this is about mainly, but I'm just gonna call him Jay. It's not even their initial. I'm just gonna call him Jay. And I was like, nah, what happened? He was like, bro, it's Jay. And I was like, what happened with him? He good? And he was like, nah, bro, he gone. And that shit just like, if you know how it is when someone like, you hear the news and someone's dead, especially someone close to you, it almost feels like life just stops. Like some straight out of a damn movie. Like, that shit just feel unreal for a second. And I was like, what you mean he gone? Like he dead? And he was like, yeah, bro, he committed. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? And I asked where he was, like if he was in the hospital. And yeah, that's how they found out he was dead. Like he just got transported to the hospital and shit. But he shot himself in the head.
I already knew he had some issues with his mental health and all that, but I never expected to get a call saying that he was gone. And it was just one of those things. I really couldn't believe it. Like I just kept asking him if he was for real or if he was trolling me. He actually got mad. I literally asked him this shit like 4 times. Like I feel like I just known too many people who have done that to themselves, and it's just like, bro, like when your life gets to such a low point, a lot of people have felt that, and I feel like this generation too is just really like lonely. Like even though we got social media, we should be so close to each other, but I don't know. It's just like I feel like a lot of people in this generation are really lonely, and it's barely even like about this generation, to be honest. It's just like in general now. I feel like a lot of people are struggling. And if you are, reach out, bro. 988. I know a lot of people don't think they're helpful. At least try. Do something. Reach out to people you know. There's always someone there for you. At least I would hope. And like really just like realize that nothing is permanent like that. I say that. I'll probably say that every single video I post because nothing is permanent, right? Besides, I mean, some things are, but you know what I mean? Like stuff with mental, all that, it's not really permanent. And it don't have to be either. And to be honest, like I just seen like a lot of people just ignore the red flags before someone commits. And I know I did because he was always happy. Like that dude had a big old smile on his face all the time. I would have never guessed that he would have done that. I knew he had depression and all that, but I never expected to get the call that he was gone from it. And that shit just really like to this day, it's still fucking everybody up. Like people be posting every week about it. And I lost one of my cousins, a couple of my cousins to it, and my uncle. And that shit just like I feel like some people get numb to it. I know I am now. But with Jay, it was like that motherfucker was just like you just wouldn't have expected it. Like, and that was a rough time for the school that he went to because he didn't go to my school, but I already knew him. And it was a rough time for anyone who went to that school because there was a lot of deaths. 2 people got killed in the shooting, and there was him, there was this girl, there was some other thing, and it was like 6 or 5 kids within December and early January that were dead. And I mean that part of the city is really violent, I'm not gonna lie, but it was just like shit, bro. Like it was just back to back to back, and it wasn't even all like checkout. You know what I mean? It was all like half of it was just people getting shot up. Like, bro, like this don't even relate to this video, but yeah, we gotta stop like shooting each other and shit. I don't really think that shit needed at all. Like, I don't really get the point of why everybody just shoot. Like, if you got beef, settle that shit the easy way instead of I don't even know how to say it. It's just like damn, bro. Like this shit, it's every day. Where I live, at least, it's every day. I think. Like we were celebrating 48 hours without a homicide, and that shit was just like, bro. I think one of the most important people in my life that I have lost to check out with my stepfather and my stepbrother, and that shit, like, I think that shit hurt my mom more than I ever seen. Like she was not my mom for like 2 months. She couldn't function. She lost her job doing that shit. Like that shit breaks people, bro. Like if you think no one's gonna miss you when you do that, you wrong. People will. You won't realize. And some people are like, oh, it's fake. They only miss you because you're gone. It's because they don't really realize what they have while you're here till you're gone. But that don't mean you gotta prove to them. Like, you really can just better yourself the most you can. I feel like we underestimate how much a simple conversation can mean to someone. Like, not because this is gonna magically solve every problem, but because it reminds them that somebody notices them and that they exist and what they're doing, like all that. And some, people don't need a perfect speech. They need some it's really easy. Just go ask your friend right now. Just be like, "Are you doing okay? Like, how you doing?" I mean, not like when you ask, what's up, they usually just be like, "I'm good." If you really try and get them to like open up, because there's some people you can just tell. There's other people that you cannot tell they're covering up depression. Like, it's crazy. People can fake a smile. I know people find it so corny with that shit that be like those like Bart Simpson shit. That shit corny, but like it is a real thing. A lot of people do fake their smiles, and it's usually the best smiles that be fake, and that they struggling, bro. People just assume that if you're laughing and posting online, you all cool, you just like acting normal, you okay. Some of the happiest, kindest, best people are probably the people struggling the most, honestly. And you would never know unless they felt safe enough to tell you. Like, let me give y'all like a little perspective, right? Imagine if everyone walked around with a backpack, you couldn't see inside, but everyone had one. Like some backpacks were light, others would be filled with stress, like loneliness, grief, anxiety, just all your problems, and like just shit that they don't tell people, And you probably treat people a little differently if you could see what they were carrying. The truth is, the backpacks are already there. Like, we just can't see that, right? And I heard this quote somewhere. I've been told this. A teacher told me this, actually. And it's just important to check in on people, bro, because like I don't even know what to say. Like, it's just important, bro. You check up on people, because it don't matter if it's your parents, don't matter if it's your cousin, don't matter if it's your auntie, don't matter if it's your best friend. Check up, bro. Like, I don't got nothing else to say for today, because that shit just like, it's just an important topic for me. So if you struggling, reach out. And yeah, that's it. Peace out, y'all.